California is one of the most filmed, most famous, and most viral states on Earth. But how much of it actually lives up to the hype? We're two Brits on a mission to find out what the home of tech and entertainment is really about.
When a place is as viral as California, it's usually the food prices that spiral first, so we're kicking things off with the most outrageous cash loss this channel has ever seen, courtesy of Hailey Bieber.
We are on the way to Erewhon. If you don't know what Erewhon is, it is the most glamorized, glorified supermarket in existence. The prices are known to be outrageous and it is completely viral. Hailey Bieber has a smoothie that is called the Strawberry Skin Glaze smoothie, which has all of these health benefits. Apparently, it's supposed to make your skin more hydrated, more elastic. It's got sea moss gel in it. It's got collagen in it. So we're gonna go to Erewhon. It's gonna be techie because you definitely can't film there. It is exclusively no filming. So we're gonna see what we can get, but we're gonna check out this viral sensation and see if these products that they're selling for outrageous prices are really worth the price tags. We're here in the car park being super incognito.
Not really.
We would be the worst spies ever. Let's go and see what the situation is. You are currently in our shopping basket. There is a bottle of water
Oh yeah, I saw
that is $25.
So it's healthy water.
Just don't understand what we could possibly have. I mean, that was definitely an experience as far as supermarkets go. It just felt a bit like...
Pretentious, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, super pretentious. There's cameras everywhere, down every single aisle, and I mean, it's like dystopian, the way that everything is lined up so perfectly and so immaculately, and if someone picks something up, it's just replaced. We got obviously the Hailey Bieber smoothie. There's mad ingredients in it.
I will read them. I have them here. So, organic almond milk, organic banana, organic...
It was $20 before tip, so to tip it was $23. I want it to be like a power-up from Mario. I want to drink it and and my skin just radiates. I'm just gonna go straight in. I mean, it's obviously nice. It has to be nice at this price point. I don't think it's the most amazing thing I've ever tasted in my life.
That for me is not doing anything for me.
Is Erewhon worth the hype? Bruv, just go anywhere else, honestly.
There's probably so many products in there that is exactly the same as other supermarkets. It's just put at a different price point.
I think this is one of the most overrated things I've ever experienced in terms of hype. It's one of the most overhyped things ever. Should you go for the experience? I probably not even. Some of the stuff looked really good. Like there was some really nice looking sandwiches. They had a fresh food section where you can get your lunch made, but the sandwiches were like $17, and then you've got to add tax and tip and stuff as well.
The Tesco meal deal.
This is what I'm saying, man. In fact, this is probably the most overhyped place that we've been throughout this entire series. That's my take.
Agreed.
Sick.
When it comes to burgers in California, people are always talking about In-N-Out. Now, we have had an In-N-Out burger before, but I actually can't remember what it tastes like. So we're here again, second time round, to see what all the fuss is about.
The total was $13.15 for 2 burgers and fries. This is by far the cheapest meal.
I feel like it's like McDonald's sort of price.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper than UK McDonald's because what a double burger $6.10 in dollars. That's like £4.50. It is a certified operation in here. It's like a well-oiled machine. It's just churning and churning. I think it helps that their menu is really simple.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely buzzing and stuff's coming out all the time. There's no delays.
Yes, number 72, please.
So, man's got here the double. I like how it comes in the little package, hold the burger together so it's not falling apart. I'm not gonna waste any time. You know what time it is. I like the sauce.
It's on your face.
I'm sure it is. All the ingredients feel really fresh. Like the salad, got tomato in here, lettuce. They ask if you want onions. The beef, yeah, I mean, it tastes like a fast food beef patty. A nice one. It's not soggy, it's not bland.
I I just have a hamburger because sometimes I don't like the cheese. It tastes a bit fake to me. But it still has lettuce, tomato, onion, burger sauce.
Show the people them.
Health.
Yeah,
I'm showing you the
I
lettuce.
mean, to be
and
fair,
tomato.
it doesn't feel greasy at all.
I mean, that bite was just health. I got no patty.
If I had to make the choice between having this burger and the McDonald's equivalent, I'm picking this every single time. Every time. Now, if it's between this and Whataburger, that's when it gets interesting for me. Let's see what the chips are saying. First of all, they are the crisp. I can feel the crisp, but is it going to be fluffy on the inside? This chip is like a fry. You know when you bite into a fry and it's like crispy on the outside, and then you're waiting for all the fluffy potato on the inside and it just doesn't come? It's that. It's like it's been hollowed out.
Oh yeah, that's sad. I feel like they taste like they've been stuck for a while.
Even if they have, there's just no potato content. It's basically potato skins. Alright, let's finish this off.
The verdict on the In-N-Out burger. Firstly, price point, incredible. So cheap. If you just wanted a quick, cheap meal, this is your spot. The speed was also very good. The food came within about 5 minutes of waiting, but they're constantly churning food out. Quality, burgers both amazing. I feel like we both agreed, better than McDonald's. Both had salad in there, so you've got that bit of a healthy element. Chips though, dead, really dead. It seemed like they'd been frozen for too long and they'd lost all the small bit of nutritional value that potatoes have anyway. Overall, I think probably hyped enough. Perfect spot, easy meal, good fast food.
Yeah, overall, chips were super dead. I think it's perfectly hyped. It was rammed out in there. I think it's as busy as it should be, and the price was really good as well. On to the next one.
With our In-N-Out cravings satisfied, we hit the road for our first ever trip to Palm Springs, a stunning desert drive with wide open roads, mountain views, and the classic California sunshine guiding the way.
Out in the middle of the California desert is Palm Springs. This is a food market that stretches on for like half a mile. It's on every Thursday and you can see how busy it is. We got some dumplings because, just, you know, why not? This is hard work. If it looks like I'm hot, man, it's hot. It has been 34 degrees today and it's not cooling down. Anyway, we're gonna get these dumplings and we're gonna give them a rating, because why not? Following a 4-month stint in Asia, expectations are high. I'll be honest, the sauce, well, the dips are doing a lot more for the flavour than the actual thing itself. It's alright, kind of mid, does the job. $1 each, 6 of them. I'm not that mad. It's pretty affordable, but like, it's fine. The next morning, we took a drive out of Palm Springs to explore one of the most fascinating towns in America.
Pioneer Town in the Southern Californian desert. Though it might look like we've stepped back in time, this town was actually built as a movie set in 1946.
Nowadays, it serves as one of the staples of viral California. It's a highly rated attraction with clearly a completely different architecture to anywhere else, and you can come and visit all days of the week and just feel what it would have been like to be living in the Wild West. So we're gonna do that. I can't say I've ever seen an alive turkey before. It is massive.
There's just so many different animals. Authentic.
Is it more cowboyish?
I think
though?
it seems to be, because that guy mentioned it in Austin.
He did.
It was like, gotta put your boots with Miranda.
If you haven't seen the Austin video or the Texas video, check it out right now.
That shot felt a bit like we were back in Texas, you know, seeing the boots, the hats, the Wranglers. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out, because it feels a bit like this.
Do you have all-inclusive? All-inclusive breakfast? No?
This ain't Texas. Look around and find out. I see this for you.
Me in something that says Western show.
It just looks nice. No, because I like the back. I like the back design. Okay, you can have this then. Oh no, I see this for you.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
128.
What? I said that a bit loud.
You did.
When they said this was going to be an immersive and historically accurate experience, this is not what I expected.
In our opinion, Pioneer Town is definitely underrated. It's such a cool, unique experience and worth a visit if you're in Palm Springs. After soaking up the old western vibes, we explored some incredible desert art installations, then headed back to the hotel for a well-earned afternoon by the pool.
So we're here with
Steven Jackson.
Megan.
Where should we go in either LA or even you could say Santa Barbara that is a local spot that people won't necessarily know about, that we can get some amazing food?
Okay, definitely have some good options for you guys. In Santa Barbara, I would say a place called Teddy Rice. I mentioned to you guys before. It's a Taiwanese spot. They serve ramen and like kind of Korean barbecue style stuff. There's a lot of good food there. In LA, I would give you two places. Restaurant-wise, Major Domo, David Chang restaurant, just an incredible like litany of items to choose from. Oh,
I want to say Roscoe's, even though it's not
yeah, Roscoe's chicken and waffles. Like you can't go wrong with that, honestly. Everybody knows that one, but like Roscoe's is incredible. And there's a place called The Window at American Beauty, also in Santa Monica. It's a steakhouse, but they do smash burgers for lunch. It's only like $4 or $5. Also, really great deal.
I'm sold. I appreciate you both. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're on the Pacific Coast Highway right now, one of the most beautiful roads in the world, and we are en route to Santa Barbara. Since it was our first wedding anniversary, we didn't fully film in Santa Barbara. We instead spent the day stuffing our faces with these amazing buns from Oat Bakery, followed by a feast at Santa Barbara Public Market where we were spoilt for choice, before we drank our way around many, many beautiful wineries that the city has to offer. It's pretty easy to see why this is our favourite place in California. We went to a couple of spots in Santa Barbara that we didn't do full reviews of. Honestly, Santa Barbara is such a nice place. You should definitely get down there. That is super underhyped, although it's quite expensive. Now, we're here at probably one of the most viral hyped places in the whole of the USA. First of all, Malibu. Secondly, Malibu Farm. Yeah, Malibu Farm Cafe was viral before viral even existed. 2013 this place opened, and it started with a cafe at the end of the pier. Now they got a restaurant, and they have various different restaurants across the US, New York, San Diego. They are active. So we are going to try out some of this very expensive, apparently farm to table, super fresh organic food and see whether it's worth the money.
Okay, first impressions. It's quite quiet today, but that's probably because of the day of the week. We have walked along here previously and there was a huge queue, so it's a Tuesday at 2 p.m, so that's probably why it's not so busy. Okay, so I got chicken and broccoli quesadilla, which comes with a side of rice that looks very nice, and a spicy aioli, and a huge pile of rocket, which I hate, so we'll not be eating that, but the rest of it looks delicious. The aioli is so good. It's quite spicy. Spicier than I expected, and I took a big chunk of it. Very good though.
I've gone for the crab cake sandwich, which basically just looks like a burger. And to be honest, this is honestly like one of the best looking things I've seen come out so far. Let's just have a look at that, and look at all that avocado on top. Are you crazy? But look at this. I might even start with this. I don't normally.
You're looking messy.
The crab is so fresh, man. As it should be, because we're right next to the flipping water. Super balanced, super fresh. Tastes healthy. It's not oily. That tastes like homemade ketchup as well. And the potatoes. A little bit of paprika going on there.
They look like some crispy potatoes my mum used to make.
I'm gonna have to let you down. They're not crispy.
Oh, they look crispy.
They look it, don't they? It's deceptive. I wish they were crispy, but also that means they're not deep fried, so I mean, and the burger is just like all crab. There's no nonsense inside. It's literally just like crab, and more crab.
Food, in my opinion, was very good, tasty, though it did become a little bit cheesy, the quesadilla, towards the end, but if you like cheese, then that's for you. Everything tasted very fresh, so living up to the farm to table hype. In terms of a rating, I think it's probably perfectly hyped, in my opinion. Like, it's probably, I would say it's a great experience to come to if you're traveling from outside of California, outside of the US. Would I go back? Maybe not. And that is a nice experience, but I don't think I would be going back there regularly.
I second the farm to table. Like, I mean, the crab tasted so fresh, like genuinely like it had just been caught out of the sea. The flavors were good. They weren't super strong. It wasn't like, you know, blowing me away, but solid food, tasted fresh. And I was surprised as well by the prices. I thought it was going to be way more expensive. It came to $48 and then obviously tip. So it actually came to like $57. But all in all, I think it's adequately hyped. I don't think that you need to rush to go there, but if you're in the area and you're stopping by, check it out, man. Like, good food. Erewhon Take 2. This is how Kate is feeling about it. Why are we doing a Take 2, you ask? Well, I felt like maybe we didn't give them a fair trial. We got this hyped up celebrity smoothie. Obviously, it's supposed to be viral stuff only, sure. But the whole place is viral. And so we got some food for dinner from there as well. On days where we have not been filming, we've been shopping at Whole Foods. We normally just get a selection of food from the hot food bar, and honestly, it's almost like home cooked meals. Erewhon does the same thing at double the price, obviously. So
Obviously. The food all look good though.
the food looked
smells
amazing, smells really good. Double the price, half the amount.
Yes, the portion is definitely smaller.
We normally get £1.50 from Whole Foods. This is £1. So I've already ordered room service to follow this meal. But let's see. What we have here is rotisserie chicken. We both got that. Then I've got a lime, cilantro, something rice. And then a whole load of broccolini.
I actually got the broccolini and an eggplant lasagna as a side, like a small piece.
And this chicken is organic, free range. It's boiled in chicken broth. I expect this to taste like heaven.
It tastes good. It's definitely a bit dry.
It is nice. It is stealing moisture from my mouth though. Let me see this rice. $25 rice. I'll be honest, this rice is so nice. It tastes like a taco. Like all of the ingredients of a good taco burrito mixed into one. It's so well flavored, I can't even lie.
The broccoli is just broccoli.
What I will say is that we had fish and chips last night in Santa Barbara, and we had some random broccoli side with it that was twice as good as this. And the fish and chips was $14, and we're in a sit-down restaurant. So make of that what you will. Would you pay $50 for these two meals? Let us know in the comments. It's not going to change my opinion of Erewhon because I already think that this is completely overpriced, and I already think that it's overrated. And this confirms to me that the hype is just too much. I could cook better than this and calmly charge way less. So unless you want to start paying me $25, then this isn't worth it.
The place we're on our way to now needs absolutely no introduction.
McDonald's, but not just any McDonald's. The longest running McDonald's in the world. Now, it's not the oldest McDonald's. The original McDonald's is actually now a museum, and it's a few miles from here. And then the second ever McDonald's was demolished in 1986 and turned into an Arby's. Boo! But this is the third oldest McDonald's in history in the world, and we're gonna eat here today as our cheap Californian option.
To make things interesting, we're going to be looking for some items that aren't on the menu in the UK and get a few of our favourite staples in there. Jordan ordered a large meal, which comes with a very large drink. So I now have this entire Coke to drink, which probably won't happen because it's the size of my head.
Inside the restaurant is fascinating. There's obviously all sorts of memorabilia of McDonald's. It's kind of like a miniature museum, and there's even an old board with all the old prices on of hamburger 15 cents. I mean, we are a long way from 15 cents. I think the total for those two burgers and a large fries and the new strips was $25, which is not bad by US standards, but in comparison to 15 cents, I know what I'd rather pay. And then they have on loop the whole story of Mr. McDonald, the origin story. Fries. McSpicy Deluxe. The OG
Classic.
hamburger. And the brand new McCrispy strips. I don't know how these are going to be so different to the Chicken Select.
They look like Chicken Select, but the coating looks a bit different.
I am super intrigued. This is the first time really paying attention to the quality. Now, the thing is, fries in the US McDonald's have 14 ingredients in.
I'm counting the ingredients in this sauce. I'm already at 20.
That's mad. Fries in the UK, 3 ingredients. I want to know how different this is going to taste. These are crispy, fresh. They taste the same though.
Yeah, look. The creamy chili.
What I find really interesting about this is that it's called creamy chili and there's no cream in it. The lady asked me how much ketchup I wanted. I said 2 should be fine. She said 5, okay then. And so now we have 5. I hate the sachets though. I want like this, where I can dip into it.
First off, there appears to be some fluff on my chicken.
Or just part of the vibes.
Tastes like a chicken nugget to me.
When I bit this,
Oh, I don't like the texture.
I was expecting it to be soft. I was expecting my teeth to sink through it. There's resistance. It's like, it's not tough. It's just, the texture's just weird.
Strange. Is it like that?
The texture's really weird.
It's like rubber.
4 out of 10. McSpicy. This chicken is much fresher. Completely different consistency. You can clearly see that it's like chicken breast. Tastes fresh. Burger's fine. Kind of mid.
I mean, the hamburger, I'm not expecting to be vastly different because there's not much to it.
Yeah, but this could be different.
It tastes the same. Small bite.
I feel like the beef tastes really beefy.
Tastes the same to me.
I mean, you're the hamburger queen, so that's fine. It looks like chicken. Like, it's not like, you know, sometimes when you see some chicken and it's just like bare doesn't look like chicken at all. This looks like chicken, but it's almost like, you know, some experiments have been done to clone meat.
I want to know what percentage chicken that is.
We can definitely find out. If we found out, it'll be on the screen. If we didn't, we'll just have to assume.
It doesn't look spicy.
It's not spicy. That's the problem. This is McSpicy Deluxe. I don't know. Maybe the sauce is actually pretty spicy, but that's not what I'm paying for. Any other McSpicy I've ever had, you can see in the coating, but it like seeps into the flesh of the chicken as well, where it's been marinated for like 24 hours plus. It's ingrained into the meat itself. I've just got to the third crispy chicken strip, which tastes exactly like a chicken select, and it is a completely different consistency and taste even to the rest of the chicken that's in there. And this is nice. You can see it's complete chicken breast. Honestly, try this.
I'm still sus. Okay, yeah, that is much softer.
Isn't that weird though? That's got me concerned about the ones we already ate.
It does taste like a chicken nugget though, the coating.
Obviously, McDonald's is like one of the most kind of really hyped and viral things in the world. If you think about the amount of series that have been done on it, if you think about how long the brand has been established, and the fact they've got, what, over 30,000 restaurants worldwide.
I think it's the OG fast food. Everyone knows it.
That, the 2 burgers, chicken strips, and fries.
And a drink.
And a drink, so it was a meal, yeah, was $25. It's cheap in the context of a lot of stuff that we've got since we've been here, but it's still not the cheapest fast food brand that we've been to. In-N-Out Burger was way cheaper, pound for pound. I don't know, man. I don't want to be a cynic, yeah, but I feel like McDonald's is past its day still. Like, genuinely, at home.
I did not think you would say that. I think
like
it's like if we're driving somewhere and stop at a service station on a motorway, and that's the only option, might get it. But it was like, it's always just like, I feel like a final option. Wouldn't prioritise going to McDonald's.
In terms of the experience, that McDonald's right there, yeah, you gotta go. It's one of the OGs where it's the longest standing, longest serving, and it's completely different to all the other McDonald's in terms of how it looks aesthetically, in terms of its location. You get to sit outside, you get to be amongst all the memorabilia, paraphernalia, but yeah, man. For me, now, I feel like McDonald's is a little bit overhyped.
I mean, maybe it is a bit past it when there's so many other options coming into the market that are maybe a bit better quality, but it's always going to be around, isn't it?
So what are you saying? Hyped enough, overhyped, underhyped, a little bit hyped?
It's maybe like just overhyped.
Say less. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, founded here in Long Beach, California in 1976. Now this place is endorsed by so many celebrities, Snoop Dogg, Stevie Wonder, and it is really popular in a lot of pop culture. It's even endorsed by Obama. There's an Obama special on the menu. I like chicken and I like waffles. And so does Kate. And I'm hungry. So let's see what the fuss is about. Shout out Steven Jackson for the recommendation.
The menu is expensive.
There's so many side orders. 1 breast, 1 thigh, 1 leg, 1 wing, 3 chicken tenders, 2 livers, giblets, the stubby, Sir Michael.
I feel like we need to ask.
I already know whatever the classic chicken and waffles is. Candy yams. I didn't even know that was a real thing. I felt like, I don't know, it's just like one of those things that you see on TV. I've never actually seen that on a menu in my entire life. Service is a bit slow. Dude, we have got a table as well. There's a number on the table over there. No one said anything though.
But they probably just assume we've been here before.
Do I look like I've been here before? Do you know what? Don't ask that question.
We have never been here before, so any suggestions on like classic Just
I would
chicken
say
waffles.
Country Boy wings and waffles.
Yep.
Number 9. Classic 2 piece of chicken of your choice, 2 waffles. Number 1. If you're a little bit more hungry, sometimes people like 2 people can split it. It's gonna be half a chicken, 4 piece of chicken, 2 waffle, and that's enough to share. Maybe if you wanna just kind of get
Yeah,
it.
maybe we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
Something
that.
like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Do you have preference for white chicken, dark? I can mix it up for you.
A mix?
Just one of each.
Yeah, let's do it next.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you want anything to drink?
Just water.
Water? Okay. You got it. Thank you so
much.
much.
I always find it fascinating how in the US they call it dark or white chicken. Like, we're just like, it's thigh and leg or breast.
Yeah, I guess more like back home though with turkey, people are like, oh, I don't want the brown meat, I only want the white meat, or oh, I want the brown meat. Where it's like darker, is it not
What's
just
wrong
like
with the brown meat, man?
What's wrong with some meat?
Exactly. Thank you.
A whole vat of maple syrup, and then a whole plate of chicken. No vegetables inside. We will make up for it later. I'm going to do a base layer of syrup on the waffle.
Is that the strat?
That's my strategy.
Let us know in the comments if there's a strategy to
I don't
this.
know if it has a strategy like cream or jam first on your scone. I don't think it's quite like that. But I want to make sure the waffles are not dry. I like it evenly coated.
I hear that.
Drumstick.
The thing is, right, the chicken is on the bone, so, okay, the chicken is super
I mean, cutting
crispy.
into it already smells very nice.
Super crispy, I'm seeing a lot of juice. I mean, they're professionals in this, obviously. One of the undefeated combos of the world, chicken and waffles, let's see.
That is super juicy.
Yeah. You can just tell that this chicken is seasoned with love.
It's honestly better than I thought it would be.
Honestly, my expectations for this were so low. Since we've been together, because Kate loves to plan before going to a restaurant and read the entire menu extensively, I now do that before going somewhere. So I already knew what was on the menu, and I saw like 25 items and so many variations of the items. And I'm like, there's no way you can do all of those things well. So it makes me start thinking all the food's average. But, and especially when this isn't just primarily a chicken spot. It's not KFC, it's not Chick-fil-A. I was expecting a really thick waffle as well that was gonna,
Yeah, the waffle's really good.
like the pancakes here are huge. So I was
Unnecessarily, yeah.
expecting something was gonna land and I was gonna be like, oh, I've got so much food to eat. And because we got the combo share thing, this is $29 for both of us. For a sit-down meal? Probably one of the cheapest sit-down meals we've had.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta do a solo bite of the wing. Look at this wing, man. I don't know what to say. Like, it's good. It's really good. At the price point as well, yeah, I'm sold. Alright, we'll finish this off and then we'll get down to business. Roscoe's chicken and waffles. What a gaff. I'm not even joking. Okay, so let's break it down. That was $29.25, and then they also, what I really loved is the tip machine or the card machine. Normally it's like, oh, 20%, 25%, 30%, or it's 20, 22, 25. They're not greedy. 15, 18, 20. So on top it was another $6, and we both ate. That fried chicken can compete with the best fried chicken places, 100%. The waffle was soft, airy, delicate, thin, not too much. Maple syrup was perfect. And even though it's only 10 a.m. basically, it wasn't too much. I feel like fried chicken in the morning, for me, that's a cardinal sin. But it was fine. I don't feel heavy, I don't feel bloated, and it was kind of packed out. So clearly the word gets around. I feel like the word needs to get around a little bit more. I want to see lines. Why are people queuing for Erewhon, but they're not queuing for Roscoe fried chicken?
The health-conscious people. And it's because there's nothing at all healthy about chicken and waffles, sadly, but it's good for the soul. And that's all that matters.
And it is soul food. So what we're saying, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, where is it on the hype scale?
It's underhyped for me, completely. As Jordan said, it was busy but could be busier. That could also be because it is a weekday.
But-
so I imagine on a weekend that place is just popping.
But we went past last night and it was dead.
Yeah, there was like 2 tables, 3 tables in there.
Roscoe's Fried Chicken, I want to see people, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, sorry, I want to see people in there all times of the day, every day of the year, and it's quite underhyped.
Underhyped.
Yeah.
But going to get some fruit now.
That concludes our time in California. It's not the first time, and it definitely won't be the last. Aside from the virality, there's a charm about this place that you just can't appreciate until you're in it. The landscape, the people, and reluctantly, the food. We said an emotional goodbye to our trusty whip and hopped on a plane to the next day. Subscribe to see where we end up next.